taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't say what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. First of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 39-yard line.
Cunningham looking to throw. Looking deep here for Maclin. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Come on, come on. 19 tight. Hot 70, hot 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception.
Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Get it!
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Cunningham. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll run here with a rookie. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one.
Plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll try the left side with Dorsett. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Brian Anger in punt formation for the
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
But, he takes a shot at the end of that play. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
They'll set up a throw.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they hand it off to Dorsett. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
And that's incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Up the middle they go with Dorsett. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. On play action, they'll throw.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A handoff. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I started to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here.
It's caught inside the 25.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Sproles. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 10 yards on the pick.
be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Check out.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He'll try to do it himself. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hayes. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hayes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st down, Cowboys.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Back to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards on the ground. Again, it'll be Dorsett. And he stopped immediately there. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On the give, this is Dorsett. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Hot 70, hot 70.
Here's Sproles. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Getting home that time to Marvion Overshown.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 28-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Here we go. Drop 70, Timberwolves.
Barkley inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Cunningham looking to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
With it is Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll give to Barkley out the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cunningham. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now he's got it.
And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Cunningham to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This is 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
He's back to throw. His throw incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Back to throw. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Come on, ready.
Off play action, it's Cunningham.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here comes 2nd down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again, because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. And this is going to be intercepted.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here.
As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Cowboy, 60 Eagles, 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And boy, they did it well.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Now fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Still going inside the 20.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Cowboys, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before